make sure you didn't have Ed, because I was getting riled up.
That's your man. Don't love it.
Don't tell me. You doing good? I was in Vegas. I did my day. Then I'm going to Dallas, and then I got San Fran. And Lamar's back on IR. Oh. So you think he made plays Sunday? Promise? Hey, so you think Alvin hit a toss? What about Joe Burrow?
When I spoke to Keon before in this game, and I told him, I said, bro, look, don't even worry about it. Everybody goes through a different journey, right? Let's just say that this is the last time. Let's just move forward. And he said, I'm with you. That's all and we need, right? Like, nobody's perfect, but in this league, we need guys to come on. And Keon knows, right? Now he's in the hot seat, and he needs to come on and show up for us. Pats on the back are over with, and it's time for him to grow up, and he knows it. And as an older player on the team, we hold everybody accountable, and we shoot straight. We don't sugarcoat it, and the words were said to him, and he took it well. And we'll see how it goes in this week. But like I said in the beginning of the season, I'm in Keon's corner, man. Like, this league is hard. Being on time is hard. Being great is hard. Pushing for greatness is hard. So we got his back, but the time is now.
I was about to thinking about a third video to do while I'm on my way home from work. So I see Keon Coleman. He played at Michigan State. I'm a Michigan guy, Michigan Wolverine guy. And he was a very talented receiver at Michigan State. Ended up transferring to Florida State. I'm really not a college football guy. Ever since the transfer portal and the NIL, I just don't. And even before that, it kind of wasn't the same. I'm not going to lie. I missed the BCS. I missed at least the 4-team championship. It's just college football is trash. College sports is trash, to be honest. You know, and I'm glad they got their money, but the transfer portal and, you know, it's just that it's not the same. And, you know, like I said, the last great college basketball game I seen, just to speak on it, was that Carolina-Villanova championship. And that might have been a Zion game after that. A couple, you know, Duke games after that. That might have been what, you know, one of, but really the last great one I seen was Villanova, I could think of, in North Carolina in the NCAA championship. But nonetheless, so apparently, you know, he was a healthy scratch the last 2 weeks. He showed up to a meeting late, and he doesn't really seem to have the initiative. He doesn't have the initiative or the drive to be there in Buffalo, and they drafted him to be the #1 receiver. You know, some things needed to develop as far as route running, getting separation, and apparently he's struggling this year when he's supposed to be the man, and he's not taking it serious. You had the teammates speak out about it, like he need to get it together. After they previous game, I think they lost to Miami. Now they lost to Houston, which I don't watch Thursday night football. It's just bullshit, right? And he was a healthy scratch again, and it's on the field. T-Mac is talking to him. He's a minority owner, and he's talking to him. And, you know, it's just accountability, bro. Like, this generation, you see what happened in Chicago with them kids. Look at the parents. Look at the parents. No accountability from women. Women raising children that have no accountability. And guess what? When you don't have no accountability, life will force accountability on you, with its consequences and repercussions. And he's gonna be like that dude from Ran You. I don't know if y'all seen that documentary, Ran You, or Randy Moss. It was the three of them. Randy Moss, his homeboy that went to Notre Dame, played for the Bears, and his other homeboy who was really good. He was in Major League Baseball in the minor league system. He got caught smoking weed, and he never got another shot again in Major League Baseball. One, you come into Major League Baseball with a stripe because of your skin color, brother. You know, and he threw his whole career away for a joint, and he was on Ran You crying about still being in the hood and missing an opportunity that was there. You got to understand, Keon Coleman, you a brother. You are a brother in a league where they don't want you to be. They would rather that league be all Brads. So right now, this is your opportunity. You may not get another opportunity. Look at Calvin Benjamin. You know, squandered his opportunity coming out of Florida State as well with the Carolina Panthers. You know, you get this money, you feel like you made it, you didn't make it. I remember Derrick Rose got to a second contract, had a deal with Adidas, got to a second contract. He didn't say, I made it until he got the second contract. You made it when you established yourself as a household name. And you get that second contract. But it's immaturity. It's immaturity. It's the way a lot of these young people being raised. They have dream jobs, right? They have dream jobs. And they don't give a fuck about the pride in their work, bro. The pride in the work, your pride in your work, it speaks volumes about how you was raised and your character, right? It speaks volume, and people don't take pride in their work. Even though this shitty job keeps your lights on and keeps you above float, you still must take pride. And I said this in one of my other videos. I don't know which one and which channel, but you take pride in your work. You take pride in what you do. Somebody watching, bro. Somebody watching, like, man, you know, I like the way this do. You never know. The guy you work with can be a billionaire tomorrow, can blow up and have a business tomorrow, and he see your work ethic and how trustworthy and how punctual you are and how you took pride in your work, even though it wasn't the greatest job, right? You kept your word, and now he give you an opportunity that you wouldn't have gotten if you didn't take pride in your work. Anything you sign that, take pride in what you do, regardless if it's a dream job. Take pride in it. And when people are calling you out and they're teaching you a lesson, it feels like, and I've been there, it feels like everybody attacking you. You got a problem and everybody seems to have a solution. It's 1,000 solutions that everybody has. You need to do this, you need to do that, and it's I get it. And it feels like you're being attacked. And it hurt. But then again, you get that from your mother, you get that from women around you who can't take criticism. You notice, I did a video on the women in Chicago. I did it when the brother tried to speak to them and they started attacking the brother, and he trying to help. He said, I can't help y'all. I can't help you. Because everything I say, you're attacking me. Every time you used to make a suggestion to say something, a woman feels offended. They feel like you attack them. And you could just be, speaking in general terms. It's attack. This is one of the reasons they didn't want them in the workplace. Because it comes with accountability. Being in a workplace, you have to have tough skin. You're going to bump heads. You're going to call each other names. Y'all going to clash trying to come up with a solution. And a lot of these guys, and I don't know Keon Coleman's situation, but a lot of these dudes was raised by women, single women. Women, want to call in when they get a little scratch in their throat. Women want to do FMLA when they don't need FMLA. Women don't want to go to work on Friday when it's time to get paid. Men understand it's the duty. I'm coming here if I can with a broken back because I got to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? We had the woman talking about, I don't believe in perfect attendance. I'm showing y'all the reason why. Women are raising these men and these children to be unreliable, unaccountable, can't take criticism. They feel offended. They shut down. It's the women. Every time you say something, they feel attacked. They want to quit. I've been through all those. I had to unlearn a lot of that shit. I really don't want to I hate this job, so I'm going to do a half-ass job. Like, no, you don't know who's watching. And for him, you pray for the young man, honestly. Because he going to find probably got a bullshit-ass degree in college. He going to be broke, and he going to be crying about how he missed the opportunity. That's it. He gonna be crying about how he missed the opportunity. Because they may not give you, another team may not give you another opportunity. It's as simple as that. But this is that single mother raised shit, man. I'm telling you, man, this is that imprinted from a woman praise shit. And if y'all don't really see what's going on in Chicago, y'all don't see what's going on with guys like Keon Coleman. I remember Soulja Boy said he owned the Subway. And none of the young people showed up to work. When you see a man going to a job every day doing the job, you see your father get up and go to work every day. Regardless, he's sniffing, he coughing, his back hurt, he got a brace on his back, he limping into work. the kids see that. They see the sacrifice. They see the dedication. They see what it takes to be a man. And when they don't see that, they don't see it. How can you be it? I don't know why people get in the fast lane and then get right behind me. Like, you want to speed. They see that shit. But that's all I had to say, man. Word to the mother, man. Shout out to my New Yorkers. Buffalo, y'all say word to your mother? I know Brian McKnight was from Buffalo. Well, he was born in Buffalo. Shout out to Rick James, Rick. Shout out to Buffalo. I almost went to school in Buffalo. Swear to God. I almost went to college out in Buffalo, man. Real spill, man. But hey, hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.